Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the drawing of lots of the Women Futsal Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. We are very proud to announce the creation of this new competition that will be held in Morocco from 22nd to 30th April 2025. 9 teams are participating in this competition, and they will be split into 3 groups of 3. The first of each group, in addition to the best second, will qualify to the semi-final, and the 2 winners will qualify to the final, and they will also qualify to the first edition of the Women Futsal World Cup that will be held in Philippines in November-December 2025. In addition to the qualification to the World Cup, this competition aims to develop the women futsal in the continent and to empower women football. Now, to start the draw, I would like to invite on stage Taimur Iskarous from the competitions division to assist me with the draw. Hello, Taimur. How are you doing? Okay, before we start, let me explain quickly the draw procedures. Since this is the first edition of the competition, we don't have an established ranking of the teams, but Morocco as a host will be automatically in position A1. All the other teams are in the same level, and they are put in pot 1 now. And we are going to draw 1 team following the other, and then we will determine the positions in the groups. Okay, Taimur, let's start. So we are going to draw 1 team from pot 1, and then its position in the other pots. The 9 teams are Morocco, Angola, Cameroon, Egypt, Guinea, Madagascar, Namibia, Senegal, and Tanzania. Madagascar, the first team. We'll determine now the position of Madagascar. Madagascar will be in position C1. The next team. Angola. Angola will be in Group B, just to confirm the position, which should be in B1. B1, Angola in B1. The next 3 teams will be in positions A2, B2, C2. Let's pick 1 team now. Cameroon. And now we determine the position of Cameroon. A2. Cameroon will be in position A2. Yes, please, let's go ahead. Egypt. And the position of Egypt in Group B of C. B2. Egypt will be with Angola in Group B in position B2. The next team. Tanzania. And we confirm the position of Tanzania in Group C. C2, Tanzania will be with Madagascar in Group C. The last 3 remaining teams, Namibia, Senegal, and Guinea. Guinea Guinea. And now we'll confirm the position of Guinea. B3, Guinea will be with Madagascar and Tanzania in Group C in position, sorry, in Group B, will be with Angola and Egypt in Group B in position B3. The next team. Namibia. And now we confirm the position of Namibia. A3 with Madagascar and, sorry, with Morocco and Cameroon in Group E in position A3. And the last team, which should be Senegal. Senegal, and just to confirm the position of Senegal. C3. Thank you, Taimour. So just to recap, the competition is going to take place in Morocco from 22nd to 30 April. Group A will be composed of Morocco, Cameroon, and Namibia. Group B, Angola, Egypt, Guinea. Group C, Madagascar, Tanzania, and Senegal. The first of each group will qualify to the semi-final, in addition to the best second, and then we'll play the semi-final and final by knockout system. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Taimour, and good luck to all the teams. We now will shift our attention to the next draw of the day, the second stage qualifiers draw of the Total Energies African Nation Championship. Let's head over to Shan Studios for the proceedings.
Du moment où vous avez réalisé ou senti que vous avez une passion pour le football, est-ce que vous vous souvenez de ce moment-là?
Oui, très bien. Et je me souviens. Et à l'âge de 15 ans, et après, j'ai commencé à aller au centre de formation.
Yes, I remember this. At the age of 15, I started going to watch football.
Oui, les centres de formation à côté de chez moi. À l'époque, on jouait dans le quartier.
Oui, et nous sommes allés, we have gone to the centers where the young talented are trained.
Et après, on a commencé avec I17 et après, on a commencé avec I17.
After that, we have started with the 17.
Voilà, après cela, j'ai senti que bon, je peux aller plus loin, quoi.
After that, I have felt that I can go far and further.
Moi, comme j'ai dit, j'ai commencé très tôt, jeune.
As I have said, I have started very early.
À l'âge de 7 ans, 7-8 ans.
At that time, my age is 7 years.
À l'époque, je jouais avec mes copains dans la rue et aussi avec mes grands frères.
Before that, I was playing in the roads with my colleagues and my brothers.
Et c'est comme ça que ça m'a appris à aimer le football.
And this is the way I have started loving and having a passion for the football.
Le fait de partager avec les copains dans la rue.
To share this football game with my friends and colleagues in the road, in the street.
C'est comme ça que c'est venu en fait.
This is the way I have started.
Voilà.
The second question. Quelle est votre première inspiration pour aller jouer au football? Quelle est la source d'inspiration pour jouer au football pour vous?
Oui, bon, plusieurs, parce que je sais que les moments souvent on jouait dans le quartier, bon, après on regarde la télé, les Coupes d'Afrique, et après on voit Roger Mila et l'équipe Cameroun, et après il y avait Côte d'Ivoire aussi, il y avait Sénégal. Bon, je me rappelle, 92, c'était Côte d'Ivoire qui a gagné la CAN.
We have started playing in the places where we live, and after that we have watched the African Cup of Nations and other. And after that, I have been inspired by the idols like Roger Mila and others.
Voilà, après ça m'a plus inspiré la 92 et Coupe d'Afrique 92 en Sénégal. Bon, pratiquement
and after that,
regardé.
the competition in 2012 in Senegal.
Et après, ça m'a aspiré de faire le football et de mon métier, quoi.
And after that, this was an inspiration for me to play football as my career.
Mais
Yes.
Pour moi, c'était un rêve de devenir footballeur depuis tout petit.
For me, it was a dream to be a footballer.
Depuis tout petit, j'ai toujours voulu faire du football.
Where I was young, small, I have the passion to play football.
Même si mon père, au départ, il ne voulait pas que je joue au football, mais moi, c'était...
Even if it was against the will of my father, he doesn't want me to play football.
Et, effectivement, comme Adama, je voyais l'équipe nationale jouer à l'époque. Dès que l'équipe nationale gagnait, on sortait dans les rues pour jubiler. Et donc ça nous a donné le goût de vouloir faire comme nos grands frères.
Like my colleague, I started watching the national team playing in the different competitions, and when we win, we go down in the streets to show and to manifest our pleasure. And after that, I have started loving and trying to play football. Quel est votre idole dans le domaine du football? Quand vous étiez en train de vous évoluer en tant que footballeur, quel est le joueur qui vous a inspiré le plus?
Les joueurs, bon, plutôt c'était les défenseurs, c'était Marseille DCI.
It was a defender. His name is Marcel
DCI.
DCI.
Oui.
En French. Hein?
Oui, en France, à l'époque, il jouait à Milan AC.
He was a French citizen. He was playing at that time at Milan.
Oui, Milan AC, après international français aussi.
Milan AC, and he was part of the French national team.
Ouais. Après, à fur et à mesure de regarder, bon, après ça m'a aidé de m'améliorer à fur et à mesure.
After that, this passion, and he is an idol, an example to follow, and inspired me to continue. Yes.
Pour moi, c'était plutôt Romario qui était mon idole à l'époque.
For me, Romario was my idol for that period.
J'aimais bien sa façon de jouer et c'est lui qui m'a surtout inspiré à vouloir jouer attaquant.
I have admired his style of playing, and he inspired me to play as in attack.
Voilà, il n'était pas grand, mais techniquement c'était un très très bon joueur et il avait la malice aussi.
He was not very big of size, but he was talented. His way of playing is very nice.
Voilà.
Another one. Est-ce que vous avez eu la chance de rencontrer cet idole ou de jouer contre lui?
Non, j'ai pas eu la chance de jouer contre lui.
I didn't have the chance to play against him.
Mais bon, j'ai rencontré au moins une ou deux fois.
I have met him once or twice only.
Et après, bon, on a parlé un peu au niveau du foot.
We have discussed and engaged in a discussion regarding football.
Ouais.
That is all. Yes.
Moi, malheureusement, j'ai pas eu l'opportunité de croiser Romario. Donc, je le voyais à travers les écrans. Donc,
I cannot register.
voilà.
Ok. S'il te plaît, est-ce que pour reprendre la réponse parce qu'il était...
Non, mais je disais, j'ai pas eu l'occasion de croiser Romario.
I didn't have the chance to meet Romario.
Mais j'ai juste, à chaque fois, je le regardais à la télé et voilà.
I continue to watch him playing at the TV.
10 seconds. Thank you. Say thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Merci.
C'est bon?
Oui, je pense. Hein.
Ouais.
خلاص انتهينا؟
C'est pas facile.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the draw ceremony for the qualifiers of the Total Energies African Nation Championship, CHAN 2024. My name is Ismail Wali. I'm the Senior Manager for National Teams Competitions, and I will be your draw conductor for today. Today we are here to determine the matches for the qualifiers, which will see the teams compete for the 2 spots in the final tournament. Let's dive into the details of the draw procedures. First of all, I would like to introduce to you the 7 re-engaged teams participating in these qualifiers: Algeria, Comoros, Egypt, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, and South Africa. The qualifiers will be played in 2 rounds using a knockout system with home and away matches. In the first round, 6 teams will compete with 3 teams advancing to the second round. And then the highest ranked team, Algeria, is exempted from the first round based on their performance in the last 3 editions of CHAN. Algeria was also the runner-up in the last edition of the final tournament that was held in Algeria in 2023. In the second round, the 3 qualified teams from the first round will join Algeria. From this round, these 2 winners will qualify for the final tournament, taking the positions of Q1 and Q2. Now, let's move to the draw procedures. We have 1 pot on stage containing the 6 teams that will compete in the first round. We have Comoros, Egypt, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, and South Africa. And here's how the draw will work. For the first round, we have 6 matches. Match 1 and 2, the first team drawn will play against the second team drawn. Match 3 and 4, the third team drawn will play against the fourth team drawn, and match 5 and 6, the fifth team drawn will play against the sixth team drawn. In each match, the team drawn first will play the first leg at home. For the second round, the winners of matches 1 and 2 will face the winners of matches 3 and 4, and the winners of matches 5 and 6 will face the exempted team Algeria. The winners of matches 3 and 4 and Algeria will host, of course, the second leg of the second round at home. Before we proceed with the draw, I would like to also highlight some key dates for the qualifiers. As explained, we have 2 rounds. The first round has 2 legs. The first leg will be played between the 28th of February until the 2nd of March, and the second leg will be between the 7th to the 9th of March. As for the second round and the last round, the first leg will be played from the 2nd to the 4th of May, and the second leg will be played from 9th to 11th of May 2025. Now let's proceed with the draw. I will draw the teams one by one from the pot, and we will announce the matches as we go on. Comoros. Match 1 and 2. Match 1 will be held in Comoros against Malawi. Match 1 and 2, Comoros against Malawi. Now we move to match 3 and 4. South Africa. South Africa will host the first leg of the first round at home against Egypt. And finally, to confirm match 5 and 6. The Gambia will host match number 5 at home, and just to confirm, the last team should be Gabon. Indeed, it is Gabon. against the Gambia for match 5 and 6. So a quick recap. For the first round, we have match 1 and 2, Comoros versus Malawi, match 3 and 4, South Africa versus Egypt, match 5 and 6, Gambia versus Gabon. As explained, first round, the first leg will be between the 28th to the 2nd of March. The second leg will be between the 7th to the 9th of March. As for the second round, where we're gonna have the 2 qualified teams for the final tournament, match 7 and 8 will be between the winner of Comoros versus Malawi against the winner between South Africa and Egypt. Match 9 and 10, it will be the winner between Gambia and Gabon against the exempted team Algeria. The first leg will be between the 2nd to the 4th of May, and the second leg will be between the 9th to the 11th of May. Thank you for following along with today's draw. We now have our matches for the qualifiers, and we look forward to some exciting football. And we now turn our focus to the future stars of African football, and it's time for the final draw of the Total Energies Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Over to the Under-17 studio. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Quelle est la partie la plus difficile de votre carrière de footballeur et comment vous avez fait pour surmonter cette partie difficile?
Le plus difficile, c'était trouver le club en Europe.
The most difficult challenge is to find a club in Europe.
Parce que pendant, j'avais fait U17 et Coupe d'Afrique U17 et Coupe du Monde U17.
I have participated in 17 Cup and the World Cup for the 17 years old.
Et après, j'avais fait essai à Bordeaux.
After that, I have made a test or an essay in Bordeaux Club in France.
Et les Bordeaux, ils ne m'ont pas pris.
And Bordeaux Club didn't take me, they didn't take me.
Et après, j'ai fait U20, et Coupe d'Afrique U20 et Coupe du Monde U20.
After that, I have made the World Cup age 20 as well as the African Cup for 20.
Et après, je suis parti à Nantes aussi, j'ai fait essai aussi, Nantes, ils ne m'ont pas pris aussi.
After that, I left for the French club Nantes, but unfortunately, they didn't take me as well.
Et après, après le Coupe du Monde, et c'est Coupe d'Afrique, j'ai parti à Nantes, Nantes, ils ne m'ont pas pris. Et après Coupe du Monde U20, j'ai trouvé Paris, Champs-Germain.
J'ai trouvé Paris?
Ouais. Les Paris, ils m'ont pris Paris.
Il a fait des essais à Paris.
Non, j'ai pas fait.
Après cette Coupe du Monde, I have made essays with Paris.
Oui. Et le moment où j'allais à Paris pour signer.
At the time when I left to sign for Paris.
Et après, Lens, il est venu me contacter pour que j'allais signer avec eux.
Lens vient to contact me in order to go and to sign with them.
Et après, j'ai signé à Lens.
After all that, I have signed to Nantes.
Voilà, au départ, c'était difficile et à la fin, j'ai eu 2 clubs et j'avais le choix.
As you know, the depart was difficult.
As I have said. C'est le contraire, c'est des bonheurs. Hein.
Voilà, c'est bonheur après. Après, j'ai eu le bonheur à la fin. Quoi.
De choisir. Tu as eu la chance de choisir.
Happiness and good luck came after.
Mais moi, les moments les plus difficiles de ma carrière, c'était quand je suis parti. Déjà, ça avait commencé avec Monaco au départ.
The most difficult part for me is when I went to Monaco.
À Monaco, parce que je ne jouais pas beaucoup.
Je
ne faisais que des bouts de match.
I didn't play so much with Monaco.
Et ensuite, je suis parti à Nice.
After that, I left for Nice.
Nice, ça a été plus compliqué, mais...
The issue with Nice was more complicated.
J'étais jeune, mais ça m'a permis aussi de grandir humainement, d'être plus mature.
I was young, but this helped me to reach the maturity.
Voilà, j'ai vécu 2 ans, vraiment 2 ans qui m'ont forgé.
Yes, I have been there for 2 years.
Et c'est ça qui m'a permis de faire la carrière que j'ai pu faire.
And this helped me to perform the career which I was performing.
Donc voilà.
That is all. Ok. Est-ce que vous pouvez partager un moment, est-ce que vous avez l'habitude de partager un moment inoubliable avec votre coéquipier? Vous partagez des moments inoubliables avec vos coéquipiers?
Anciens coéquipiers.
Yes, avec
avec les coéquipiers.
Oui, voilà. Les coéquipiers, c'était avec le Pana, c'était Pana et Coupe d'Afrique et 17.
This was during African Cup 17.
Voilà, après j'avais un coéquipier qui était Seydou Keita.
One of my teammates, his name was Keita.
C'était une belle génération.
Keita, oui. Et après, on avait fait U17 ensemble et Coupe d'Afrique et U17 Coupe du Monde ensemble.
We played the African Cup and the World Cup for the 17 together.
Après, on a fait aussi Coupe d'Afrique U20 ensemble et Coupe d'Afrique et Coupe du Monde U20 aussi ensemble.
After that, after African Cup U20 and World Cup U20, we have been together.
Et après, on s'est trouvés ensemble à Lens.
After that, we met Second time in Lens,
France.
France.
Et après, on a fait 5 saisons ensemble.
After that, we played together for 5 seasons.
Voilà, 5 oubliables, quoi. C'est un moment oubliable, quoi.
Moment
These
formidable.
are,
Formidable, voilà.
these are
Voilà.
moments which I can qualify to unforgettable moments.
Voilà, moment formidable.
Formidable and nice moments.
Voilà.
Ben, en fait, ça dépend que ce soit en sélection ou avec un club.
It depends whether it is in national selection or in a club.
En club, avec Monaco, mon premier final avec Monaco en 2003.
Regarding signing with Monaco in 2020,
2003.
2023.
Oui.
Yes. Et on avait gagné la coupe de la Ligue. C'était mon premier trophée et c'était des moments formidables.
That was the first victory, the first trophy we won. It is a very nice moment for me.
Il y a aussi le champion de France avec Montpellier.
Also the French championship with Montpellier.
Et aussi la Coupe d'Afrique 2002 et la Coupe du Monde 2002.
As well as the African Cup 2002 and the African Cup 2002.
C'est des moments vraiment formidables.
These are formidable moments for me.
Et on a vécu des beaux moments, on a pris du plaisir, on a donné du plaisir à la population.
And we have felt the pleasure to be together.
Et on le souhaite en tout cas à tous les footballeurs de vivre des moments comme ça.
I wish all footballers to live such a formidable moments.
Voilà.
Quel est le conseil que vous pouvez donner à quelqu'un qui veut commencer à jouer au football? Quel est le conseil que vous pouvez donner?
C'est que je peux conseiller les jeunes.
I would like to advise the young,
Voilà, les jeunes footballeurs qui viennent, et africains surtout, qui viennent commencer le foot.
the young people who have the intention to start playing football.
Déjà, il faut être fort mentalement. Il faut être fort mentalement.
We have to be strong mentally.
Voilà, parce que le football, tu ne peux pas jouer si tu n'es pas fort mental.
You cannot play football if you don't strong at mind.
Il faut être déterminé aussi.
C'est clair.
You have to be determined.
Voilà, déterminé.
You have to be determined.
Voilà, il faut avoir le courage parce que souvent les parents ils comptent sur toi.
You have to have the courage, the necessary courage to play football because your parents will be counting on you.
Souvent, c'est pas facile. Ah, finish? Ok.
Let's see what decision will be made here. Looks like the referee might want to do a bit of consultation here. How shocked are the Senegalese that thought they'd taken the lead here? Let's look at it, shall we, Tipsy?
Hello, moves up. I'll call it for a goal. He seems online.
For the second time in this match, the Ivorians survive with the upright yet again to the rescue. Or maybe it's probably a situation of the Senegalese. Did they quarrel with the goalpost here at the Araba Stadium? Let's wait for the confirmation of VAR. But there was seemingly one player for the Senegalese who was in an offside position from what we are seeing here, Malik Mbaye. VAR will confirm it here. Shot clean from now on, takes a short one. Shot from Red, takes a deflection, and it's a goal!
Welcome everyone to the drawing of lots of the Total Energies Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. This tournament that introduces the new talents in our African continent. The African nations have made incredible achievements in this age category, with Nigeria being the most successful team in the history of the Under-17 World Cup with 5 titles, followed by Ghana with 2 titles. In the last edition of the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, Senegal won the title for the first time. Let's watch together some highlights of this incredible edition.
إلى مراسم افتتاح الطبعة الرابع عشر لكأس إفريقيا لأقل من 17 سنة.
It's not an additive with the opening goal in the tournament.
And that's a penalty, and it's saved by Dieu.
Behind the pitch here, the shot comes in, and what a strike it is! Puts the ball through, is this going to be 1-0? Surely it is, yes!
The first of our 4 quarter-finals. And that is 3 and lights out.
Stutters the runner. Kouazane! It's 2-0. Morocco have doubled their lead.
And it is the second goal for Mamadou Doumbia.
Right, we are in Constantine for the semi-final match. Zaouani, the hero, Morocco will be in the final.
Missed in the opening. And he's in the crossbar. And it's a ball across for a tap-in. Burkina Faso have a bronze evening ahead.
Welcome to the closing ceremony of Total Energies Under-17.
Oh, it's 2-1! Unbelievable! It's over! Senegal have done it again! It may be their first ever Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations title.
The next edition will take place in Morocco from 30 March to 19 April. CAF Executive Committee decided to increase the number of participating teams from 12 to 16 in the next edition. The 16 teams will be split into 4 groups of 4. The first and runner-up of each group will qualify to the quarter-final, and then will play the semi-final and final. The 8 quarter-finalists will also qualify directly to the World Cup, and 2 among the best third teams will qualify to the World Cup. There will be 2 playoff matches between the third teams to qualify the other 2 teams to the World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the qualified teams.
Oh my God, what an error! And the second goal for Morocco now! The second goal for Morocco!
Omar Oliveira, that's a delightful ball. Angola!
Oh, this could be 1-1.
Burkina Faso have a bronze evening ahead. To space here now, and it is a second goal for Mamadou Doumbia.
He's going to go. Oh, is it? It's still alive. Surely this time. Finally got the ball over the line.
And look at that ball. Has to be a goal, surely. Somalia do break through against the run of play. A brilliant, brilliant goal, Dini Dahir.
Oh, wow, what a strike that is from distance. Out of nothing, and the opening goal of the game goes to South Africa. occupying the pitch here. The shot comes in, and what a strike it is!
Fourteen teams are already qualified to the final tournament, and 2 remaining teams will be qualified from UNIFAC zone. That will be determined in the next few days. The winner of the qualifying tournament of UNIFAC will be UNIFAC 1, and the runner-up will be UNIFAC 2. Now, in order to proceed with the drawing of lots, I would like to invite on stage 2 of our famous African legends. The first legend started his career in Monaco and played in Montpellier most of his career. He also played with the Senegalese national team in multiple Africa Cup of Nations editions and also in the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Please let's welcome Souleymane Camara. Bonjour, Monsieur Camara.
Bonjour.
C'est un honneur de vous avoir parmi nous.
Camara,
Plaisir est
it's a
partagé.
pleasure having you here.
The second legend started in career in Djoliba in Mali before moving to the French League. He played with Mali in the Youth World Cup and won the 3rd place of this edition. He also played many matches for the Malian national teams. Please welcome Mr. Adama Coulibaly, also known as Police for his amazing defending skills. Monsieur Coulibaly,
vous allez bien?
Comment allez-vous? Ça va?
Coulibaly, good morning. How are you?
Ok. Monsieur Camara, comment vous pensez que
Mr. Camara, how do you think this competition impacts?
Cette compétition, elle contribue sur le développement du football en Afrique.
According to you, do you think this competition
Ça permet
improve African football?
de promouvoir les jeunes surtout.
Promote young players.
Aujourd'hui,
And
quand on voit
today,
les jeunes dans les compétitions
we see the young
comme la
players
Coupe du Monde,
like
de
in
plus en plus,
competition
on a
like
nos jeunes
World Cup,
qui se montrent.
we're having more
Et c'est
African
bien pour,
young
pour le
players,
football africain.
and this is a good positive sign for
Monsieur
African
Coulibaly,
football.
qu'est-ce que vous pensez de la prochaine
Mr.
édition?
Coulibaly, what do you think about
Oui,
the
bon,
next
ça
edition
permettait
of this tournament?
des jeunes talents aussi.
Yeah, this will allow
de
young
découvrir
talents
aussi
to
des
be
Europes aussi, comme nous, on
seen
est
and
passé.
to go to Europe
Je me
as
rappelle,
we did,
on a
because
commencé
as a
aussi avec
reminder,
les
we
17
started
et
with the under 17, and after that under 19, and just after that we were able to fly to Europe, and this is going to help a lot of African talents to play in Europe later. Thank you very much. Now we will start the draw, but before we start, we will explain the procedures.
Let's watch together a video that will explain the draw procedures.
Welcome to the Total Energies CAF Under 17 Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025 draw procedure. A total of 16 teams have secured their place in the final tournament and will be drawn into 4 groups of 4 teams each. At the end of the group stage, the top 2 teams from each group will advance to the quarterfinals to ensure a structured and fair draw. 4 teams have been pre-assigned positions. As the host nation, Morocco will take position A1. Senegal, the reigning champions of 2023, will be placed in position C1. Burkina Faso, the 3rd place team from the last edition, will take position B1. Mali, the 4th place team from 2023, will be placed in position D1. The draw will be conducted using 4 pots. Pot 1 contains the remaining 12 teams. Pot 2, 3, and 4 will determine the group positions. The draw will begin with Pot 1, where teams will be drawn and assigned positions from Pot 2, A2, B2, C2, D2. Then filling positions from Pot 3, A3, B3, C3, D3, and then Pot 4, A4, B4, C4, D4. Now, let's begin the draw.
Okay, as explained, we already have 4 teams assigned to the positions: Morocco in A1, Burkina Faso in B1, Senegal in C1, and Mali in D1. The other teams are in the first pot. Monsieur Camara, on va commencer par ce premier pot.
Mr. Camara will start from the first pot, and Mr. Coulibaly will help us discover the position of the team.
Attention.
Angola.
Angola.
Angola, this is the fifth appearance.
Angola, this is the first, c'est la première.
And now we are going to determine the position of Angola in the groups. D2?
Oui, D2.
Angola will be in position D2. The next team?
Uganda.
Uganda. This is the second appearance of Uganda in the final tournament.
A2.
And they will be in group A in position A2. The next team.
Gambia.
The Gambia, champions of 2005 and 2009, are back to the competition after missing 5 editions.
C2.
And they will be in position C2.
UNIFAC 1.
UNIFAC 1, as I explained, this will be the winner of the zonal qualifier of UNIFAC zone. The winner will take this position, UNIFAC 1,
B2.
and they will be in Group B in position B2. We move to the next team.
L'Afrique du Sud.
South Africa, 5th appearance for South Africa, and runner-up in 2015.
B3.
And they will be in position B3. The next team. Somalia, 2nd appearance for Somalia, 2nd consecutive appearance.
C3.
They will be in Group C in position C3. The next team. Tanzania.
A3.
Tanzania, 3rd appearance for Tanzania in this competition. They will be in Group A in position A3. The next team.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire, 6th appearance, and they won the title in 2013.
D3.
Côte d'Ivoire will be in position D3. The last 4 teams.
UNIFAC 2.
UNIFAC 2. So this will be the runner-up of the UNIFAC qualifier tournament.
D4.
They will be in Group D, position D4. Tunisia. The fourth appearance for Tunisia. They finished third in 2013, when Morocco also hosted the competition.
C4.
They will be in Group C in position C4.
L'Égypte.
Egypt, the winners of the 1997 edition and coming back to the competition after missing the last 5 editions.
B4.
They will be in Group B in position B4. And to confirm the last remaining team, Zambia, the third appearance of Zambia in the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations.
A4.
In the Group A in position A4. This concludes the draw of the Total Energies Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. As a recap, we have in Group A Morocco, Uganda, Tanzania, and Zambia. In Group B, we have Burkina Faso, UNIFAC 1, South Africa, and Egypt. In Group C, we have Senegal, Gambia, Somalia, and Tunisia. In Group D, Mali, Angola, Côte d'Ivoire, UNIFAC. The competition is taking place in Morocco from 30 March to 19 April. Monsieur Camara, qu'est-ce que vous pensez du tirage au sort? Comment vous voyez les groupes?
C'est un tirage homogène en tout cas. Mis à part là, il y a le derby.
Equilibrated, balanced draw. We see
Senegal
and Gambia in the same group.
Voilà, mais en tout cas, j'espère que ça sera
believe this is going to be a good celebration because football, after all, is a celebration.
Voilà, bonne chance à.
And I wish good luck to all the teams. Mr. Koulibaly, I think this draw is very balanced. The groups are very balanced, and Mali and Côte d'Ivoire are going to be a great match, like Gambia and Senegal. I see the 4 pools well balanced. The 4 groups well balanced, and I wish all the best to all the teams. And if Mali can make it, and I think if Mali becomes the winner, that will be my pleasure. Mali and Senegal are not in the same group, but I believe. I'm going to be very pleased if Mali wins.
Okay.
We will see. Time will tell.
Good luck to all the teams, Senegal and Mali also. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll conclude the day with the draw of the Total Energies Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. Let's move to the Under-20 studio for the final reveal. Thank you.
D'accord. Maintenant, la question c'est comment est-ce que vous réagissez à la pression quand vous êtes sous pression tout au long de votre carrière et surtout quand la lumière est jetée sur vous?
C'est pas facile. C'est vrai que surtout quelqu'un comme moi, par exemple, qui est réservé, c'est jamais facile quand on n'aime pas trop avoir le caméra devant, comment ça s'appelle, le projecteur sur nous.
It is difficult for somebody like me who doesn't like cameras and projectors to be focused on me.
Mais bon, j'ai appris avec le temps à faire avec.
But I have managed with time to do with it.
Et aussi, bon, après il y a la pression, on essaie de gérer ça, c'est pas évident. On a des gens qui nous entourent, il y a nos familles, et c'est pas facile.
And we have done our best to manage this and to cope with this pressure. We have people around us, they are members of our family.
Mais une fois qu'on est sur le terrain, on essaie de faire abstraction à tout ça, donc on essaie de se concentrer sur le travail.
But when we are on the pitch, we do our best to forget all these pressures and to concentrate on football.
Il y a un autre facteur aussi que souvent c'est la pression familiale.
There is another type of pressure, it is the family pressure.
Parce qu'il y a beaucoup non seulement il y a l'exigence de haut niveau, et on sait que dans le football, on a besoin de tranquillité pour pouvoir faire notre métier comme il faut.
You know, in football, we need to be sometimes relaxed to do our job.
Donc voilà. On essaie de gérer ces moments-là.
We try always to manage these moments, pressure moments.
Et si on a vraiment des gens qui nous entourent, qui fait que on essaie d'oublier cette pression familiale pour essayer de se concentrer sur le...
And thanks with people who are around us, they can assist us to forget or to get rid of this pressure.
Voilà.
Oui, les pressions, bon, de toute façon, ça existe dans le foot.
Pressure exists always in the field of football.
Voilà, il y a pression familiale, comme Suleiman il a dit.
There is a family pressure, as my colleagues have said.
Bon, le domaine de foot, il y a les pressions des supporters.
There is also the pressure of the fans.
Voilà, s'il n'y a pas les résultats, il y a les pressions des supporters. Et s'il n'y a pas les résultats aussi, il y a les pressions sur les coachs.
If there is no tangible results, there are pressures coming also from the fans, and there are pressures from the side of the coach.
Et s'il n'y a pas les résultats aussi, il y a les pressions des dirigeants aussi.
There is also the pressure of the managers.
Et après, il y a pression familiale. Les joueurs, souvent, tu es au-dessus de tout ça, quoi.
But the players are to manage to be to overcome all these pressures.
Voilà, tu es obligé de faire avec.
We have to accept these pressures.
Et après, il faut oublier. Après, il faut se concentrer sur le terrain.
But after that, we have to forget these pressures and to concentrate on the pitch. Donc, quelle est la leçon que vous avez appris de football, une leçon que vous pouvez appliquer en dehors de terrain, appris sur le terrain, mais qu'on peut appliquer, utiliser en dehors de terrain. La leçon.
La leçon ou
ce qu'on a appris dans le football.
Ok, vas-y.
En fait, ce que le football m'a appris, déjà le respect.
What I have learned from football first is the respect.
Et d'être humble aussi.
And to be humble.
Pas avoir la grosse tête.
and not to be what do you, not to be yes, to get to stay on the earth, to keep your legs on the earth.
Et aussi le fait de partager, la notion de partage.
And also the idea of sharing.
En fait, le fait d'être avec les copains, on partage des moments, des copains qui sont en difficulté, on essaie de se serrer les coudes, de se donner. Parfois, on a des moments difficiles, on parlait de la pression familiale.
There are some difficult moments. We have already tackled the issue of family pressure. Some of our colleagues may be in difficulty.
Et ça permet de créer des liens avec des copains, d'échanger avec eux et qui permet aussi de surmonter ces pressions-là.
We have to assist and we have to exchange with these colleagues in order to assist them to overcome these difficulties.
Après, des conseils qu'on peut donner, en tout cas moi, à mon humble avis, c'est être soi-même.
The advices I can give is to be always yourself.
Parce que le football, ça va tellement vite dans un sens comme dans l'autre.
Because football is running very quickly in a way or another.
C'est pour ça qu'il faut rester les pieds sur terre et surtout continuer à travailler.
This is why we have to be humble and to continue to work.
Voilà.
Merci. Thank you.
La question c'était
la leçon apprise sur le terrain qu'on peut utiliser ou appliquer en dehors de terrain.
En dehors de terrain, bon, les respects quoi, déjà, les respects c'est très très important.
Respect is essential, is very important.
Voilà, bon, surtout au niveau du groupe, et bon, après les respects des coachs.
Or at the level of the group and mainly at the level of the coach.
Voilà, il faut discipliner aussi parce que le football, on ne peut pas jouer le foot si tu n'es pas discipliné.
We have to be disciplined. You cannot play football without being disciplined.
Ouais, ça va te permettre aussi bon, d'échanger aussi avec les autres coéquipiers, échanger aussi avec les coachs.
We have to exchange ideas with the teammates and with the coach.
Il faut beaucoup communiquer aussi avec les autres.
We have also to communicate as much as we can with the others.
Et pour savoir.
In order to understand.
Voilà, après, bon, et ça va t'aider pour avancer. Et plus tard aussi, toi, tu peux aussi conseiller aussi les jeunes générations derrière toi, quoi.
And this will assist you to develop, and you can also assist the new generation to develop.
Parce que le football, c'est pas difficile. Bon, souvent, c'est
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the drawing of lots of the Total Energies Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, Côte d'Ivoire 2025. A prestigious tournament that showcases the incredible talent and passion of young footballers across the African continent. Nigeria stands out as the most successful team in the history of this competition, followed by Ghana and Egypt. The defending champion of this competition are Senegal, who won the last edition in 2023. Let's watch together some highlights of this last edition that was held in Egypt 2 years ago.
Pulls the trigger, goes to goal! What a strike!
The other end, and Tunisia are back in front.
De Gracias Basinga puts Congo in front.
And drama in Alexandria. Oh, lovely turn in the shot into the net from Kingsley Mutan.
It is time for the knockout stages of the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations.
Bojan gets the goal.
Here he comes, and there's a chance, and it could go in, it does! Astonishing, Rodolfo Aloko has scored his second of the tournament. Corner this time, there's another ball, and it's in! Here it comes, and they are!
Welcome it to semi-final time.
And the opener, a mistake by Nigeria. Gambia are in the final.
Shot from distance here, and Senegal have the lead. What a strike that is. Some hits for the third place playoff between Tunisia and Nigeria. Surely Abdullahi, and he's doubled the lead within seconds of the restart.
And it is the final, Senegal taking on the Gambia. And they've got the opening goal in the final, and no wonder they celebrate. Headed back across goal, and the first chance of the second half does arrive. Senegal, African champions at under-20. It's golden era.
The next edition will be held in Côte d'Ivoire from 26 April to 18 May, featuring 13 qualified teams for the first time. They will be split into one group of 5 teams and 2 groups of 4 teams. Let's have a look at the qualified teams.
Looking for goal number 2. Puts the ball back. Oh, it's there! It's in the back of the net. They've done it!
Well, Morocco on for a third here. They are indeed. Morocco are 3 goals in front. Get us back underway. Early chance here for Abdullahi. Surely Abdullahi, and he's doubled the lead within seconds of the restart. Ahmed Abdullahi.
And the first chance of the second half does arrive. Senegal, African champions at under-20. It's golden era.
Here's the free kick, Oh, they've scored!
Oh, lovely turn in the shot. Zambia back on level terms.
In order to assist me with the draw, I would like to invite on stage 2 of the African legends. The first legend started in Mali, and then he moved to the French League, and he played with the youth team of Mali, the World Cup, and won the 3rd place. Please welcome on stage Mr. Adama Coulibaly. Monsieur Adama, comment allez-vous?
Adama, how are you? I'm fine.
The second legend played also most of his career in the French League, and he played multiple matches with the national team of Senegal in the Africa Cup of Nations and in the World Cup 2002. Please welcome Mr. Suleiman Kamara. Comment allez-vous? Ça va?
Ça va très bien.
How are you?
Monsieur Koulibaly, vous avez joué la Coupe du Monde.
Mr. Koulibaly, you played the World Cup, you played key matches in that category. Can you share your experience and how you played with the Malian team? My memories of the third place of the World Cup in 1999 in Nigeria, we finished, we ended up as a third. It was a great competition, and it's something we cannot forget. It was a great experience. Thank you, Mr. Kamara. What do you think of the African team in this young categories compared to the period when you played? Things has improved. Today we see young players when they go to Europe, they have no complex of inferiority. They play with open minds. We see young players, African young players in Africa who have no problem playing in Europe. This is a very good positive sign. It shows that African football is improving, and it might not be easy for the leaders, but I believe the leaders, African football leaders, are trying their best to push things forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch a video explaining the procedures of the Total Energies Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations.
Welcome to the Total Energies CAF Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, Côte d'Ivoire 2025 draw procedure. A total of 13 teams have secured their place in the final tournament and will be drawn into 3 groups. Group A will have 5 teams. Groups B and C will each have 4 teams. Later in the competition, the top 2 teams from each group and the 2 best third-place teams will qualify for the knockout stages. The host and top 2 teams from the last edition have pre-assigned positions. Côte d'Ivoire, as the host nation, is automatically placed in position A1. Senegal, the reigning champion of the last edition, will take position C1. Nigeria, the third-place team from the last edition, will be in position B1. To ensure fairness, the draw will use 5 pots. Pot 1 will have the strongest performing teams after the top 3 from the 2023 edition. Pot 2 will have the remaining 7 teams. Pots 3, 4, and 5 will determine the group positions. The draw begins with Pot 1, where we will first draw a team, and then draw a position for that team from Pot 3. This process will continue until all teams from Pot 1 are placed in either A2, B2, or C2. Then, from Pot 2, the teams will be drawn into the groups as follows. The first 3 teams drawn will be assigned positions from Pot 4, filling A3, B3, and C3. The next 3 teams will be assigned positions from Pot 5, filling A4, B4, and C4. The final remaining team will automatically be placed in A5, completing Group A with 5 teams. Let's start the draw.
As explained in the video, Côte d'Ivoire, Nigeria, and Senegal already have the positions of A1, B1, C1. And then the teams are split into two levels according to the ranking of the last edition. Egypt, Zambia, and UNIFAC 2 are in the second level, as per the ranking of the last edition. Congo was second of the group in the last edition, but due to the actual status of Congo, we are going to draw this team as UNIFAC 2 for the moment. Alors on va commencer avec le premier pot, on va prendre une équipe et après ça on va déterminer sa position dans le pot 3. The
position in pot 3.
Team drawn from this level. Egypt, 5 times winners of the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations.
B2
will be in Group B in position B2. The next team.
Zambia.
Zambia winners of the edition of 2017 and 11th appearance in this competition. C2 will be in Group C in position C2. Unifac 2. Just to confirm the position of Unifac 2. ADE. They will be in Group A with Côte d'Ivoire in position A2. Now we will move to level 3, the 7 remaining teams.
Afrique du Sud.
South Africa, 9th appearance in the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations and runner-up in 1997. B3. They will be in Group B, position B3.
RDC Congo.
DR Congo, 3rd appearance in the tournament. A3 will be in Group A in position A3. Kenya, the first appearance of Kenya in the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. C3, and they will be in Group C in position C3. The next 3 teams will be distributed to the positions A4, B4, C4, and then the remaining team will automatically go to position A5.
Sierra Leone.
First appearance for Sierra Leone in this competition. C4, and they will be in Group C in position C4. Morocco, winners of the 1997 edition. B4, B4. Morocco will be in Group B in position B4.
Ghana.
Ghana, 4-time winners of this competition. A4, they will be in Group A in position A4. And finally, to confirm the remaining team, who will go directly to A5.
Tanzania.
Tanzania, 2nd appearance in the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, will go directly to position A5. As a recap, this competition is going to be organized in Côte d'Ivoire from 26 April to 18 May. In Group A, we will have Côte d'Ivoire, the representative of UNIFAC, DR Congo, Ghana, Tanzania. In Group B, we will have Nigeria, Egypt, South Africa, and Morocco. In Group C, we have Senegal, Zambia, Kenya, and Sierra Leone. Police, qu'est-ce que tu penses des groupes?
What do you think about the groups? I think The most difficult group is Group B, because I see Nigeria, Egypt, Africa du Sud, and Morocco, and I believe Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal will do well, even if there is Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. I believe the Senegal will do even more better. Now, football is what it is. We cannot predict. There are always surprises in football matches, so we can't tell before time. Do you think Senegal is well prepared? I think here we cannot say that Senegal is going to have things are rosy for Senegal, because today there's no longer an easy team. Every team is trying to do their best. As we are saying, all teams have improved their game, and I believe this is going to be a very great competition. And once again, I believe Senegal will be the winner. May the best win.
Anyway, we'd like to remind the audience that not only the first and the runner-up of each group will qualify, but we also have the best two third teams will qualify also to the quarter-final. And when we calculate the criteria for the best two third teams, we will have to eliminate the results of the team ranked 5th in Group A to have the same number of teams in the comparison. Okay, merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.
Thank you, everyone, very much. And good luck to all the teams. Merci.